Well, all season long, Leland High football has kept hammering away for that first win. Well, last Friday, the Cubs finally broke through thanks to a fantastic finish that will be remembered by many for ages to come. WXVT's Mike Yuva has much more on the All-Star Trophies of Greenwood Team of the Week, who just may have the Delta's Play of the Year.
Zabransky might be the last play of his career. Back to pass.
It's those moments as sports fans that leave us on the edge of our seats. Those feelings we get in our guts that something big could happen. If only there was a miracle. And then...
Oh! Hook and lateral in the blockers are going to score! Gargano and Ram is in for the touchdown!
It happens. But there's more to the story, so let me set the scene for you. This past Friday night, the winless Leland Cubs were hosting the Riverside Bulldogs. With under a minute to go, knotted at 24, Riverside was faced with 4th and short, just yards out of field goal range. The Cubs needed to stop.
I looked at Coach, he told me to slide in through the middle. So once I did that, I already knew he was going to get to the fullbacks or whatever. So he got the ball out. I then went back there and got him.
The stop gave the Leland offense one last crack to win in regulation. With 1 second to go, there was time for one last play. A play that was hardly ever practiced.
Honestly, we never just really practiced this play. We maybe ran out the whole season probably 2 times, just practiced on the hook and ladder.
Coach believed in us, we believed in him, so he called the play, we just went with it.
Jonathan Jordan threw a 10-yard bullet to Mikey on Williams, and that's where the magic happened, as Williams pitched it back to David Lake on a design lateral. Oh yes, the old hook and ladder, and from there it was good night Irene, drive home safely.
I did think I was going to miss it, but I had to make it happen. I had to make it happen. Once I pitched it to him, I knew he was going to score. I just knew it.
Because they only had one safety over top. And you can't just cover the hook and ladder with just one safety. You see one safety, it's open field like it was on the play.
I compare this to anything. Like people that make like Odell Beckham made the one-hand catch. I compare that to that. So basically, it was great.
The win was also the Cubs' first homecoming victory since 2011. As Capers explained to me, it was an emotional win thinking about teammate Jake Williams, who was tragically killed before the season.
We allowed how come for 4 years without my homeboy Jake. We finally got the win for him. I know he looking down under the proud. We finally got the win.
Leland has had to overcome much more than just losses on the football field this year, but they've never given up. And now, not only did they earn their first win of the season, but they also created a moment that will be forever remembered in the Delta. And for that, we recognize Leland High as this week's
All-Star Trophies Team of the Week. Woo!
All right, thanks a lot, Mike, and great story. Friday, the Cubs will look for more magic when they go after their second win of the season at O'Bannon.